Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today I am showing you how to make some of the juiciest, most tender, tastiest, seems like you char grilled it, chicken kebabs. Guys, they will think you got it from the restaurant, and you know what? You should take your accolade because they're going to be that good. I am using chicken thighs, and I really think dark meat is the best thing for this recipe because we're going to be char grilling it so long in the oven that you really don't want that meat to get dry. So I would say the chicken breast for another recipe, but honestly I'm team dark meat all the way. Let me know in the comments, are you team dark meat or are you team chicken breast? Okay, I am going to cut these in half because since I want to char them so long, you don't want them to get dry. For the marinade, I am using a half a cup of full fat yogurt. I'm also putting in a tablespoon of minced garlic, a tablespoon of my green seasoning, check the description for the recipe, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika, coriander, and cumin. I definitely will use smoked paprika for this recipe because it just gives it a wonderful smoky char flavor. I'm also putting in a teaspoon of cayenne and a pinch of cinnamon. That cinnamon really adds a nice little extra depth of flavor, so I really wouldn't leave it out. I'm also putting in the juice of one whole lemon and just a nice glug of olive oil so it would just lend its nice flavor, and of course you want to salt to taste. I'm going to mix everything together before I put in my chicken so that I can evenly distribute all the spices over the chicken. The chicken thighs have a lot of corners and crooks and crannies, and that's perfect because that means those spices can get trapped all over the chicken thigh. So really rub everything in good to make sure all the crevices have this marinade. We're going to set this aside to marinate for 2 hours. This is a yogurt marinade, so you really don't want to let it marinate very long. I really wouldn't suggest overnight. I think 2 to 4 hours is perfect because you don't want your chicken to turn to mush. You just want it to be really tender. After 2 hours, this is how my chicken looks. It's tender, it smells wonderful, and I'm gonna put it on 2 bamboo skewers. Now, ideally, I should have had metal skewers, but I could not find them. Everyone and their mama had bought up all the metal skewers from Walmart, and I just couldn't find any. So if you have them, use 2 metal skewers. But I use 2 so that I can really rotate the meat well in the oven and give it a little balance. Remember, I just cut these in half. So this meat is really heavy. So you really need that extra support from the extra skewer. But by leaving them so big, I can broil these kebabs very long, and they are going to get brown and they're going to get char, but they're not going to get dry. I would not suggest putting vegetables with this meat. Guys, for this instance, I will say that separate but equal is a little bit better. Okay, a little segregation between your vegetables and your meat, because if you mix the vegetables and the meat together, most likely what's going to happen is that your veggies are going to severely overcook or burn in this recipe, and they're not going to have the flavor that you're looking for, especially since the chicken is cut so big. After I put all my meat on the skewers, I'm going to go in and make sure I get that extra marinade that I left and put it on top. There is no flavor left behind in Kamira's Kitchen. We are getting all the marinade because it's really going to help make that chicken super juicy and tender. I'm going to put this in the oven to broil on high heat for 10 minutes. Don't move it or anything, just let it go for 10 minutes. These kebabs are one of those easy dinners. Go ahead and subscribe if you love easy dinners too. Look at these kebabs. They are so beautiful and they are super dark. They're getting that char look. Doesn't this look like you just got this off the grill? If this chicken looks bomb, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get flavorful recipes like this delivered straight to you every single week. Go ahead and put them back in the oven for 10 more minutes after you have flipped them over. That little foil was on there, so I was trying to keep my skewers from getting too burnt, but that did not work out the way I planned. After the next broiling, look at this meat. It is so dark, it is char, it has that nice little crisp on it. This tastes like it was done on the grill, I'm telling you, but you did it from the comfort of your home. I served this with fresh veggies and a roasted eggplant and chickpea salad on a pita. This was a wonderful, light, and healthy summer meal, and I thoroughly enjoyed this so much. Guys, and this chicken is juicy. I'm going to show you all. This chicken is not lacking any flavor. It's not dry. I'm telling you, your family will just love this one. And of course, I had to sneak in a little snack on this one because this was too good for me not to go ahead and take a taste. I hope you love this recipe and join me next time in Kamira's Kitchen. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later.